being kind of in the public eye a little bit more in terms of the powerlifting community, I get a lot of people who have opinions on what I should do, what I shouldn't do, what I should be allowed to talk about, what I shouldn't be allowed to talk about. And the reality is, I really don't care. I'm going to do what I want to do, and here's why. In my opinion, a lot of people get the reason that you have goals backwards. They think that the point of the goal is to get the thing at the end of the goal. In reality, most goals are set because who they're going to force you to become. It's about who you become, not what you achieve. Just for example, you can see all the guys doing MMA behind me. MMA is part of my gym. So I see UFC guys there all the time because I live in Vegas. Here's the thing. A lot of those guys put their heart and soul into trying to be a UFC champion. Do you think it would really mean anything to them if they just won at the slot machines and then bought themselves a UFC title belt? Is that what it's all about? It's about getting the trophy and the belt at the end of the rainbow? Hell no, it's about becoming the type of person who's disciplined enough, who's dedicated enough, who's a good enough athlete to be a real champion. If you have any honor in your soul at all, that's why you want that goal. You don't give two shits about getting a trinket at the end of it. That's just to signify what you've become. The point of the goal is that you can't be a champion as the person that you are now. You have to find things inside of you and manifest them in order to become the type of person who's worthy of being a champion. Is the reason why I train for powerlifting, the reason why I made a website called Powerlifting to Win, the reason why my personal goals involve wanting to become an IPF world champion, wanting to become an IPF world record holder, has nothing to do with achieving some sort of notoriety or popularity or anything like that. My whole life, I have admired and observed certain kinds of athletes. Guys like Kobe Bryant, who supposedly sleeps 2 or 3 hours a night and practices 8 hours a day. Guys like Ray Lewis, who work out 5 to 6 times a day, sleep 4 to 5 hours a night, and are completely dedicated to their craft. They've achieved a level of commitment and dedication and mastery to what they love that is so amazing to me that it's all that I ever wanted out of my own life as well. So what I'm shooting for in my own lifting is to become that type of person. And what a lot of people have a problem with on both sides of the fence is they feel that you can't act like that until you have those credentials. But see, that's backwards. Ray Lewis became Ray Lewis. Kobe Bryant became Kobe Bryant because of the way that they thought and behaved, not the other way around. They didn't start thinking and behaving like that after they've started achieving things. That's not how it works. Form follows function. So what's going to happen is that if you have something that you want to become or something that you want to do, you need to start doing it now. There's never going to be a future version of you where it's easier to start, where once you build up some more skills or you build up some more credentials, now you're going to feel worthy of chasing what you want to chase. No, man, if you want to become something, you have to start now because it's a long road. You can't just flip a switch once you're successful. You don't just flip a switch and then all of a sudden you're the person that you want to be because now you're stronger. I don't care if I don't meet some other person's standard on the internet. If some person on the internet wants to talk shit about how I'm weak and I don't deserve to have an opinion, well, you know what? I don't necessarily feel 100% qualified to have an opinion all the time either. And I'll never feel 100% qualified. I'll never stop trying to be qualified. And here's the thing. I do this because of what I want to represent. And I want to be that type of figure, the Ray Lewis, the Kobe Bryant of powerlifting. Regardless of if I become, a multiple-time world champion, that's great. But what I really want to represent is commitment to work ethic, a purity of commitment to work ethic. And that's why I focus on winning in the highest levels of the sport, because I don't know of anything else that can force me to become that besides shooting at the top. And so if you guys have something that you want to achieve, maybe you want to get bigger and stronger so you can act more confident. Maybe you want to, I really don't know, but you need to start doing that now. Because here's the thing, if you don't start behaving with those actions, it's just never going to happen. If it was, your emotions would already be leading you down that path. But your thoughts and emotions are not on your side. And if they were, you'd already be accomplishing your goals. So what you have to do is make a rational decision. You have to take altitude. You have to step back from the situation and say, this is what I want to be. how would this person act? And then regardless of your emotions, regardless of how you're feeling about it, you just act like that person would act. And over time, you become that. Over time, your emotions are on your side.